Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another Daily Dice, where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. I do want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey, this tribe, this place that we're at right now. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and space with you. And for those of you that are new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience, and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. And if this does resonate with you, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe down below. But with that being said, let's go ahead and hop to it and find out what is today's Daily Dice message in regards to career and finances. So Source, what is today's Daily Dice message in regards to career and finances? What would you like my fellow humans to know? What is today's Daily Dice message in regards to career and finances, Source? What's the message in regards to career and finances? Okay, so we've got the 9th house Virgo and Mercury energy coming out here. Okay, it does look like you're learning something new, or you're about to learn something new. You could be traveling to learn something new as well. You could be dealing with something that's more spiritual, more religious here. I keep hearing learning something new. So it's definitely the energy that I'm getting here is learning something new. So I'm going to go with that. But it could be anything, right? You could be gaining a new skill. You could be opening up to further education. You could be going to school, higher education, right? You could be learning about law and cases in law, like discovery, but it does feel like learning something new. And they're asking for patience here, okay? Patience, because eventually you're going to be communicating this to someone, and it's very important that you build a strong foundation here in order for you to show up with all the knowledge that you need, okay? Because with this, it can be where you're trying to either rush the situation, or you are just wishing to be at the end, and wishing to be there can actually put you in a space of feeling like you're not going to get all the information, or you might miss certain information here. And so they're saying here it's very important for you to be patient and to let this grow. Like, really come at this with a beginner's mindset, a student's mindset, and asking as many questions as you can. Really trying to build your knowledge, like researching as much as you can. I definitely am seeing someone in a library with a ton of books around them, writing notes, with their laptop open, taking further notes, searching the internet as well, like cross-referencing energy here. It's what it feels like. So it's like just learning something that's going to be you communicating it to others. And it's interesting that we have this coming up with career and finances, right? Because it's not like, oh, do this in your career and finances, do this for your career and finances. It really does feel like this is something that is either predetermined on your journey, your spiritual journey, or this is something that you have had to do, like for work. They came to you and they're like, well, we need you to get licensed in this, or we need you to have this for your promotion, or whatever it is. It just feels like you're being put in this place because it's the next step on your actual journey, and you're meant to be going through this. Like, that's the cool thing about this, is that you're actually meant to be doing this. They don't want you to focus on perfection here, okay? They want you to focus on slow and steady, patience, and really integrating everything that you're learning. Feels like that's the most important thing here, is to very, very much integrate what it is that you're learning so that you comprehend, what it is, right? It's important for you to comprehend it so that you can pass it on to others. On the bottom, offering, the universe will meet all your needs. Just call upon your spirit guides and angels to assist you during this time. Consider having a money offer, okay? So someone could be offering you more money for this. This is going to be bringing you more money. Yeah, it's just something that's going to take time and consistency and your patience and your dedication. And that's not always easy, right? Like, yeah, that's something that's not always easy, especially with reflection being the card that flipped over here, right? Take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. Knowing what you don't like will show you what you truly love. But I feel like with reflection here, it's more or less this energy of just really being able to reflect on, okay, I just learned this, right? Reflecting on the past, I just learned this. Now, how do I comprehend this? And that continual cross-referencing energy here. Many choices. This is going to open up very, very, very many choices for you. A lot of different doors are coming in here for you. Let's put that over there. Let's see what these are. Laborer. Your hard work will be rewarded soon. Keep at it. Don't be afraid of hard work. What lasts won't come easy. Exactly. So definitely having to spend a lot of time, energy, and effort at this with laborer. Setbacks. Taking one step forward to make 2 steps back. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So there's this energy of like feeling overwhelmed with this. Feeling like you're not getting it all down. And that's why it's like that reflection energy is so important, like that. Knowing that you're comprehending what's coming forward here. Unlocking. What was locked can now be opened. Blocks are there to tell you that you're steering off track. Okay. So like if you're blocking, if you're feeling blocked from this, why are you steering off track? Like what's so difficult about this? Right? Like, why is this something that like you're avoiding, or why is this something that feels so difficult for you? Is this just a trigger for you, or is this you going in the wrong direction? I don't feel like this is you going in the wrong direction. It does feel like this is something that you're meant to do, but looking at this energy, it's like you're going to have to put in hard work, and maybe that's something of a trigger for someone here. It's not necessarily that hard work is the trigger, but it's the amount of hard work that's coming from this, okay? Look, we have locked. Look at this, locked and unlocking. What work you want may not be in reach now. You can take a temp position while waiting for an opening. Your new place offers job security. Look at this. It's interesting that these are like the same pictures, right? It's just this energy coming in. It's like something has been blocked here for you, and the reflection is what helps set you free from it. Movement, yeah, and then horse also represents freedom. That's so great. I love that. Thank you so much, Source. You'll make good progress now, and you'll be able to overcome any obstacles in your path. Big leaps forward are possible. So the thing is here is just to not let the setbacks like really set you back, right? And I know that's so much easier said than done. I get that. I can appreciate that. But sometimes we just really have to just keep showing up. And it's, okay, so they're telling me about, I'm learning Spanish, right? And I've been learning Spanish for a while. In fact, I've been at it consistently for over a year. Not easy. Right? It's not easy, and it's something that I really want. Like one day, eventually, I hope to speak multiple languages, but I have to get good at one first, right? And I struggle with speaking Spanish. I understand a ton of Spanish, so I'm kind of like in that weird bracket of where you understand, but speaking it is just difficult, right? And so that's something that I'm going through. And there are points on my Spanish journey where suddenly I begin to fail a lot of my tests. Like, even though I've been studying this, like I start to fail, and I have to keep going back and reviewing and reviewing and reviewing. And I thought I understood it, but I didn't. And so I have to go back and review it again. And I thought I understood it that time, but I didn't. I have to go back and review it again. And eventually what happens is, like, when I stop feeling so connected to the outcome of how it turns out, and I just kind of surrender, then all of a sudden it makes sense, and I suddenly progress on my channel, or on my lessons again, right? And so this is like that feeling, like, don't be the one that stands in your own way. And that's what I feel like it is here. It's like there's just so much, you're thinking of an end result, and that's usually what happens for me, is I'm thinking of the end result, to be able to fluently talk to someone gracefully and efficiently, and and then I go and I talk to someone and I sound like a kid, and then that's how I sound, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is never gonna happen. But it's just something that doesn't happen overnight. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of time, right? So we have daydream, optimism, illusion, and delirious. And I know there's a lot of people out there who say, well, you should be able to learn a language in 3 months. I just don't I don't have it like that where I'm at. I travel so much, I don't know where there's going to be a lot of Spanish speakers and stuff. So I don't have a lot of practice. Look, we have good news, encouragement, miracle, and surprise. Yeah, so even through the setbacks, like, you're still going to get good news. You're going to see progress, right? This is helping you let down the masks, okay, where you're deceiving yourself, you're pretending, or where you faced inconsistency. Okay, this is what this is helping you do. So there's something here just about really, really understanding this energy and understanding what it is that you're learning here. We have live and learn, experience, training, and development. Yeah, this is all confirming what I was feeling. Right? Third wheel, we have enemy, distrust, and flirtatiousness. And I feel like the third wheel is like, am I ever going to move on? You just feel like if you're in a team, you feel like you're the only one that's not getting it. But I bet you'd be surprised. There's probably other people who don't get it as well. So don't be afraid to ask questions here. Yeah, idea, inspiration, suggestion, and vision. And then before you know it, after you really let this sink in, you're going to be like inspired by this energy. You're going to be able to have new ideas and motivation to present to everyone else. And they are going to be excited because you have come into a place of being a true master at it rather than a beginner. But we all are beginners at some point. And so own that beginner energy, right? It's part of the process. You have to compromise, right? You have to have a strategy, but ultimately it's your rite of passage here, and it's a gift for you to move beyond where you're currently at. So this is something that Source is giving you. This is something that you're meant to have here. So own it. Okay, so this is what I see for you here. If you feel like this is your reading, leave a little book emoji down below and say, I choose to reflect on what I'm learning to truly comprehend the material, knowing that it's helping me step up in my career and finances. If this resonated with you, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe down below. If you are interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all those links below in the description box in order to do so. You can email me for personal reading. You can follow me on over to my podcast on Spotify at Scatter Love Radio. You can even join as a member, and I would love to see you on memberships, but if not, thank you for your continued support here. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and leave that there and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second, though, to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my guides for coming together to give us this message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.